back to FTLG Winter 2022, unless you're in Australia, then it's Summer 2022. Next up, we have crazytonedog running new Super Mario Bros. Wii, any %. We have Tone in the cam with the merch. FTLG, you can get beanies, you can get hoodies, you can get t-shirts. He's ready. Let's go and get this. Are you ready, Mr. Tone Dog?
I am ready. Hello, I am Crazy Tone Dog. I am the runner of this part of the marathon. We are doing some new Super Mario Bros. Wii any % compared to the other category canon list, which is like over an hour long. So I think we're ready to begin. So timer begins on the first input. So I'm gonna start up this file. And I'll give a little countdown before I do my first input. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go.
GLGL.
Thank you for the GLGL. Once again, I am Crazy Tone Dog, and I am running new Super Mario Bros. Wii any %. And I am very excited. Entering 1-1, this is the first level. Pretty simple, almost dying there, but luckily I've missed that jump plenty of times running this game, so I know to run left, although I have died to that Goomba plenty of times. You're going to see me pick up the propeller mushroom upgrade. This is the only time until later in the run that we have the opportunity to grab the propeller, so I'm going to be trying my hardest to keep it for as long as I possibly can throughout the run, because in future levels, using it to skip sections is going to save plenty of time. But just like that, that is 1-1 completed. Just a little information about this game. It came out in November 2009, and I've only been running it since October of last year, October 2021. So I am fairly new to this speedrun. My current PB is a 29:15, which I have just received about 2 days ago, which is pretty hype. I got a PB right before the marathon, doing some practice. And now we are moving on to 1-2. Classic Mario move, making the second level underground in this lightly blue lit up cave. Mario's running around. Goes on into this section where we're going to find a secret star. We're zooming now. The star makes you go extremely fast, and it's extremely worth it to pick it up, absolutely destroying everything in its path. Also, there's these platforms where if I tilt my Wiimote, it moves, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure if you tilt it down at a certain way, it's slightly faster, but I won't be. There's no more appearances of the tilting ones throughout the run, but anyways, that is 1-2 completed. You may see on the map there's a cannon right there. We're going to do a secret skip in 1-3 to access that cannon, so we can skip all the way to World 5. Okay, we are starting World 1-3. I'm gonna be playing it safe and waiting for that hammer bro to jump up, because it is possible for that hammer bro to jump at the very start of the mission. Although if I jump in a certain way, I can hit his head before it makes me take damage. It is pretty hard to do. I am not very used to it, so I'm just gonna play it safe and wait behind it. We still have a propeller. Although we don't need a propeller to get the secret exit, this question mark block coming up has a Yoshi egg in it that we can use to get up here. But the secret is, you just go up here, and you can walk along it. You can see Mario's legs just peeking by, and into the pipe we go. This is the first secret, and we're gonna take it. As you see, the checkpoint is red. The finish flag, whatever it's called. So this is a secret area that we have unlocked. And just like that, we're out of World 1. Very fast introduction to this game during the speedrun. Only in World 1 for about 3 minutes. Unfortunately, we can't go fast. Toad's here with some bad news. I just have to sit here and listen to Toad complain. I'm just trying to go fast. I'm just waiting for this Goomba to kidnap Toad so I can get my way out of World 1. We will not be saving Toad. Maybe in a different category. Then the cannon levels are great. It's just a little bit of platforming and then you enter a cannon. World 5 we go. We'll drink some water. Make sure you stay hydrated. And here we are, World 5. I believe that is Iggy that we will be facing later on in the tower level of World 5. Also, since we enter a new world, it's going to ask us for a save. I'm just going to press 1 on the Wiimote. Compared to pressing left and pressing 2 to say no, pressing 1 also works and cancels. So it's 1 less input, which I did not know about for the longest time. Okay, there's going to be a question mark block with multiple items. We're going to time it perfectly to get the star. So we're zooming again. We're going fast. We're jumping. We're killing everything in our path. The timing isn't too difficult, although it's pretty easy to mess up. Almost fell to my death there. Almost fell to my death there. But the good thing is that since I still have this propeller, I can skip this entire wheel section and swim underneath, which is very great and saves plenty of time. I'm going to want to try and save this propeller for a much longer time, so I can do even more skips going fast and skipping platforms. Mainly, the next major spot is going to be in the tower level. Since the tower, you just keep climbing up and up, and you can go really fast climbing up the tower with the propeller. Okay, that is 5-1 done. Now if you notice, there's a plant in our way. Piranha plant? I think I actually said it right. I don't normally try saying it because I know I'll mispronounce it, but shoot, I forget how to pronounce it again. Whatever. Yeah, there's no way to avoid this, so we have to do the challenge to get on to the next level. So scary. Gotta pick up these 8 Toad bubbles. Of course it's Toad needing help again. Who else would it be? Here you are, Toad. I picked up the bubbles and I still have the propeller. Doing that actually gives us 3 mushrooms in our inventory. So if we were to die in a future level and I want to start off with a mushroom, I can go into the items and grab a mushroom. Okay. I'm going to be focusing pretty heavily on this level, so if Axie, you want to say anything during this level about the charity or anything, go ahead.
So, we are raising money for the Haven House, very, very, very good charity. They are a children's hospice which cares for seriously ill babies and children up to the age of 18 by creating a loving and warm environment for them and their families while they go through the toughest of times. No family should have to face alone the difficulties of looking after a child with a serious illness. Although we cannot change the diagnosis, our specialist care team are here to provide support to parents and carers who have children with complex medical needs. Many of our children need 24-hour care and supervision. We are a lifeline for these families, supporting them through their child's illness. We are here for the whole family, including mums, dads, brothers, sisters, and grandparents. So it's a very, very good cause that we are raising money for today. And we have several cool things at the moment. Every time you donate, you can click a reward. We have one for Nico with a Seas run in about just over 3 hours for a good ending for his Soda Ash run. So if you'd like that, that is £25. Although that has been taken. So the next one is 14 hours. The good Jake Wood and Grave Ash 100% on their run instead of any percent. So there's lots of good things during the marathon.
Thank you very much, Axie. Now I'll be trying my best not to lose the propeller hitting a dry bones or a spike climbing up this tower. Oh my goodness, I almost made that cycle. I have made that cycle once before, but it's fine. It is very easy for me not to know where a dry bones is, as I don't really have this memorized. I have not practiced this level enough. But yes, I did keep my propeller through that level, which is very, very, very good. Because I am now just zooming through this tower, despite not making the cycles. So there's a few cycles where, to get through places. Now here I'm going to purposely take a hit because I don't like having the propeller for this fight and beyond. And I do not go for the skip in 5-4 where you absolutely just propeller through everything all the way to the end. It's quite a hard trick that I have not learned yet. But here's our first boss fight. It's Iggy, up to no good. Although this boss fight is concerningly easy. As long as you get the first hit, you just know where to stand. Just stay on this left platform first above it, waiting for it to take the hit. And then the third hit, you wait on this platform above it to take that hit. It's a very easy boss fight as long as you make that first jump across. And also is why I don't like having the propeller there. Because I like the consistency of just making the jump across and doing a little shake. But there you go. One of the bosses done in the game. Although Iggy jumps into the end castle, we will not be going there. As you may have saw, actually you can see it now. Look at the cannon. We'll be entering that to skip this level and make it all the way to the final level, World 8. Another classic moment. Totally needs help again. That's not very fast for my speedrun, so we're just gonna go ahead, go on to 5-4. This is where we're gonna see the first usage of the ice flower. It's gonna be very helpful here. Say if I were to keep the propeller, it is possible and part of the speedrun strat to not use this platform I'm on at all, and all these platforms and all these walls above hand, to constantly keep wall kicking and wall jumping and landing on these platforms constantly all the way to the end, which is very impressive. So there's nothing I can do about the speed of the platform. It's always going to travel this small, but there is a thing that slows it down. If there is 5 enemies on the board, it becomes red and danger. It's overloaded. Oh, right there I was at 4. Got a little close. There you go, you saw the red for a little bit of 5. Also, an annoying thing about this counter thing is it includes coins. So using this POW block and killing some enemies drop coins, and it counts towards the number. So if I use it here, if you see the 2 coins above that, there's a star coin above it. So I'm gonna have to pick them up because it counts towards the boat, and I do not want this boat to slow down. Uh-oh. We're at 5. Luckily we're good now. And a bomb landed on me, but luckily I picked up a ice flower to stay there. But now there's a plant blocking it. Oh, now there's a bomb that I can kill the plant with and then grab the ice flower. Oh, almost got hit there by that bomb at the end, but we are good. That's the end of 5-4, and it can be the trick where with the propeller where you fly over it can save like over a minute, possibly 2 minutes. It is quite the crazy skip. Okay, the next level we are going to be playing is the Ghost House, the only ghost house we'll see in the run. And this ghost house has a secret exit. Ooh. We'll be using that to get to World 8, let me tell you. And also, I have the ice flower here, so after this, I have the capability of taking more hits in the 8-1, which you will be seeing a little bit on. But welcome to the ghost house. It's a consistent path that I have memorized. You jump down to that first hole, and then you jump over. And then you fall down twice. You take a left walk through this wall, and you're at the door that leads to the secret exit. But we're not done yet. We have to clear this room. Hit that. Hitting the light box actually doesn't cause collision. It just shows you better where they are. But we did that extremely fast. Got the nice jump. Didn't take any damage. So we're going to be keeping the ice power ability. And there we have it again. A red flag showing that we have completed a secret exit and now have unlocked the cannon. So that is the rest of World 5 that we will be seeing. No more World 5. Well, I suppose you're going to see a little bit in this level. Just jumping to the cannon to get launched to World 8. Jump up here, and we're down into the cannon. To World 8 we go. Goodbye, World 5. It was nice seeing you. Now for the longest world, World 8. Here we go. Thing about World 8 is that it's very noticeable. There's a lot of lava. And this lava, if you fall into it during the levels, it instantly kills you. Doesn't matter if you have power-ups. So if you want a one-way ticket to exit the level, you're going to want to fall into the lava. But that is not fast, and that's not what we're aiming for. Now we are entering 8-1. Oh yeah, we have some meters to avoid. These meters can be brutal. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely just being in your way. But like I said, I currently have the ice flower. So I can take more hits. And then this jump is always scary, just barely making it over. Okay, checkpoints always, if you're small with Mario and you get a checkpoint, it always gives you a mushroom ability. Also, we're going to take this fire flower so we can skip sections by just running through the lava. Not quite this one, but the next one's coming up. We're going to be skipping through it, taking a damage boost to go a lot faster. So here and here. This is a lot faster compared to waiting behind the lava. And we're going to be zooming right through this level. And through this pipe, all we have to do is make some jumps across on these wobbly platforms. And that's the end of 8-1. Very tricky level that I actually did pretty fast, so I'm very impressed with that. On to 8-2. 8-2, this level has a bunch of spinning wheels, which can help move and increase momentum. So some top runners can go extremely fast jumping here. Also in the layer section, you'll see that we're going to have to do some pretty fast jumps. Also, the meteors are still here from the last level at this beginning part, but we won't be seeing them anymore since we're down the pipe. Here we are, here's the wheels. I'm actually going to go and pick up this mushroom just in case I take some damage. Wouldn't want to restart the entire level. Good thing I picked up that mushroom because there's some damage I took. Hopefully I should be good now. That's the main spot that I need it for. Oh my goodness, that was extremely close. Holy smokes, that was... Oof. Luckily there's a checkpoint here, so we get another chance if we get hit. But wow, that was close. Also, I do have a bit of delay to my capture card, but it's not that much, and it doesn't matter too much. Okay. And now we're gonna find a secret path. Whoa, so secret. And now we're into this pipe. Look at these wheels, they're spinning so fast. We have to jump. And the later we jump, the more speed we lose. Shouldn't be too much of a deal. I did miss the jump off the platform. But that's about it. And through the pipe we go. That's about it to the level. Once again, another secret exit, but this secret exit does not give us a cannon, as there is no world to cannon to past this. Although after you beat the game, there is a world 9. But of course, there's not going to be a cannon to do that. You kind of need to complete the game to get there. But as you see on the map, compared to going right and going to 8-3, we're going to skip through this middle section and go to 8-7. This is quite a fun level, especially casually. Some may recognize it if you've played this game before. May be frustrating to some people. It's the one where you ride a roller coaster. Ooh. Luckily, in the speedrun of this game, this is actually quite of a bit more chilled section, as it's treated like an auto-scroller. There's not much I can do to go fast other than transitioning to the platforms, going fast, running fast in between them. But during it, you get to chill and just sit here. You're not responsible to try going more fast or anything about that. Okay, there you go. This section, you try going as fast as possible, but once you make it here, you just sit here and wait and jump over the lava. Honestly, it is quite relaxing during the speedrun. Okay, jump over. When I first started speedrunning this game, I did not like this level. But then very early on, I figured out, once I've done enough practice, once I know where to jump, once I know not to make the mistakes, it's quite relaxing. And into the pipe. Pipe means that we're halfway through. Here's the checkpoint. Just 2 more rides to go. Allow me to focus up here. Also, that star coin is such a joke. I've only ever missed it once. It's in your face. How do you miss that? Okay. There you go. One last section left of this level. This one has a little twist. A little cool twist. You'll see right as we drop. Right after we drop, actually. There you go. There's another roller coaster to ride on. This just looks sick. It's awesome. And also at this section, we can just jump quite further ahead and get to the checkpoint, leaving 8-7. Honestly, actually a relaxing level. Now let me tell you, the next 2 levels, not relaxing. Not relaxing in one bit. These tend to I get a little scared. I get a little nervous. I may make some silly mistakes. But I'm not very nervous right now. This run's actually been pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't know what kind of pace I'm on, which helps. I think I'm behind, but I think it might be doable for a personal best. We're gonna have to find out. Of course, I'm gonna be playing the best I can. There actually is propellers in this level that you can grab, but I don't grab them because I don't go for the any skips during these sections that you dive underneath to propeller above. But yeah, once we make it here, you just duck here and wait for the pipe to be facing straight forward. There's also a trick for the boss fight of this battle where you use the propeller. I believe it's called bombless. It's extremely hard to pull off. Done by the top runners of the game. And it's actually really cool to watch. You see them get stuck at the top of the screen. Ooh, that might be a little tight. Luckily I didn't make any mistakes and we're through. Here we go. Okay, exiting airship, that pipe. Still no checkpoint, you may notice. This level, for whatever reason, has quite a late checkpoint. I mean, it makes sense. There's a boss fight at the end. You'd rather have it later on. Speaking about that checkpoint, here's this checkpoint. Just need to do a little bit more until we get to that boss fight. Whole lot of shaking the Wiimote here to make these paths larger. And then we're going to skip over that one because that one just moves a star coin, which we do not need. You only need that in 100%. But here we are, the boss fight. Look who it is. It's Bowser Jr. What's he going to do with that small little thing? Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this one, it's hard to fail if you're not paying attention, but I should be good. I always forget about the first hit. Luckily, if you just guide him back It's not too slow, but that made Bowser Jr. mad. It's gonna start spitting fire at me. Not good. Ah, I missed the bomb right away. As soon as he drops the bomb, you can blow him up. So this is a little slow. It's all fine though. So that's the second hit. So we just need one more hit, but now this fire section is to be a little bit longer, a little bit harder to do. And that's the ideal hit you're supposed to get every single time, but I missed the first two. It's fine. But that is the airship level done, meaning that there's only one level left. The final level of the game. I don't understand why Mario doesn't just save Peach here, just gets distracted and Peach is gone again. Good job, Mario. Look what you did. Unbelievable. Can't believe Mario did this. I'm gonna drink some water. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Here it is. Bowser's Castle. Ooh. Oh, now, let me say, I am pretty known to die here. So when I was de-resting this game a couple days ago, I died here every single time. All 5 times I made it to it. Luckily, only one was on PB pace, but hopefully we don't see a death. And it's always at the very end section. I don't know why. I always just miss a jump or something. But honestly, for the final level, this first section isn't even that hard. Maybe because I've done it so much, but even when I first started running, this first section isn't too difficult. I would say that the airship can be somewhat difficult more often. Then I'm doing the optimal pathing, jumping over everything. Okay, don't want to lose this. Gonna wait here a little bit. Make it into the pipe. Believe it or not, we're already halfway done, basically until we enter the room of the boss door. Like I said, this first section is pretty easy and it's pretty short. All we have to do is not touch that lava and instantly die using these platforms slowly going down. Quite the experience to have. Just making sure you don't die in that lava. You don't fall into it. As I've said before, falling into it makes you die one time. And the pipe is at the bottom of these coins. Once the third coin is gone, there's the pipe. And here we are, right before the scary green door. I'm actually very scared. I don't want to fall in the lava. I do that too often. Getting the checkpoint. Okay, I'm gonna try not taking damage from the fireballs. Although if I do, there is a mushroom to get in the beginning part. Running over to the right. And here we are. It's Bowser. And we have to save Peach. Now I'm just gonna be waiting for Bowser to do all the things, waiting for Bowser to jump, so I can run underneath and hit that red button. You can tell Bowser's about to jump when he leans down like that. And there you go. Bowser is dead. Bowser is no more. You may be asking, why is the timer not stopped? What? The timer keeps going. Well, you're finding out now. That isn't Princess Peach. What is this? This isn't GG. That's not the run. What? He's doing some magic. What is this? Rainbow sparkly stuff. Uh-oh. Yeah, I get baited. What the flip is that? Look how big Bowser is. Who allowed this? Okay. Now this is the real final section. Now this is scary. Okay, we're gonna go through now. Okay, I'm gonna be very focused here. especially at the lava part. Do not want to die at the very end. Okay, we're through with that fireball. Look at this conveniently placed question mark block. What can be in it? Of course, it's the propeller. Okay, now let's go fast. Going fast sounds fast. Okay. Should probably focus up here. Go through, go through. Don't fall in the lava. If I fall from the lava, I have to go all the way from the checkpoint before the green door. Have to do that animation again. It's not a fun time. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Oh my goodness. Okay, past this wall is the final button. If I just propel her up and land on it, we're fine. Timer ends as I hit the button, so 3, 2, 1, time! GG! Let's go! Bowser is dead once again. No longer to be seen.
So that was a 29:43 from my reckoning.
Dang, that was only 20-something seconds off PB. 28? That was a really good run. I did not expect that. I kept the propeller for until the tower. That was great. Yahoo indeed. That's what we're talking about. And we're saving Princess Peach. Let's go.
Congratulations.
So yeah, that's New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Any percent. As you can see, skipping through those cannons makes you go a lot faster through the game than going through every single world. But yeah, closing it off, I'm crazytonedog. I'm gonna give myself a little shout out. I stream on Twitch. My username is crazytonedog. I run this game quite often. But thank you for letting me play this run. And you can take it away now.
Thank you very much.
It's like talking to a wall when you don't look at me. I wanna speak my mind and tell you how I feel, but it's like talking to a wall when you don't look at me. Please just look at me. I'm a ticking time bomb that goes off easily. You always know which buttons you should push, baby. I'm a ticking time bomb that goes off easily, but you're still here with me. We're drawn to each other. We try to break it off, but we return to each other. You're the best bad thing that has happened to me. Yeah, you're the best bad thing that has happened to me. The best bad thing that has happened to me. You're the best bad thing that has happened to me. You're the best, opposites attract, I guess they're right, 'cause we are just like night and day, and that is fine by me. 'Cause I wouldn't wanna change a single thing, baby. You're perfect to me, perfect to me. We're drawn to each other. We try to break it off, but return to each other. You're the best bad thing that has happened to me. You drive me so mad too easily. Yeah, you're the best bad thing that has happened to me. You drive me so mad too easily. Yeah, you're the best bad thing that has happened to me. Yeah, you're the best bad thing that has happened to me. The best bad thing that has happened to me.